Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the Adventure Jam. The Adventure Jam is a game jam that challenged developers to make an adventure game. I'm going to be playing all of the games that were entered this jam, about 10 per video for a minute each. Links to the individual games in the description, so you can check them out further, and all my info will also be in the description. At the end, I'll have an article of my favorites, so look out for that. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting. Next. We're playing Stash Quest. Damage 2, jump, WSD to move, no pausing, just fight them. Job is to defeat all the trash can minions from taking over the alleys in New York City. Ham, steak, bear claw, sense, moonshine. Enemies are Foxtrot, Rayad, and Glop. Right. Don't even need that yet. We'll go up here. Hi, guy. Wow, they fight quite a bit more than I do. They have so much more health than me. That wasn't very good at all. As soon as I get in their area, they're like taking away my armor. Grab a bear claw, I suppose. Oop, fall down the ladder quick. Nope. Game might need just a bit of work to make it a bit more balanced. Next. We're playing Regilla, developing an ancient murder. I'm sorry, it says activate Windows, blah blah blah. Before you begin, a brief word from the developer. Alright, prototype, relationships are impacted. Got it. Okay. Graphics really nice. This is Ripley, she's a game dev, mood bleh. Scores of open tabs crowd Ripley's flickering screen. Sighing deeply, she sits back down at her desk and pushes aside a pile of paper notes, making room to sideline her empty coffee cup and get back to the pressing matter of keeping the development of Regilla on track. I hope I'm saying that right. Let's look at the open tabs. I hate having too many open tabs. Like the never-ending pile of work did little to increase her mood. Update the characters' models from the art team. Proposed dialogue for the writers and exasperated future denial emails from the programmers march in tightly scheduled regiments from inbox to outbox by way of workstation. Shelved papers around, desperately trying to get some sense of order. Let's start updating character modules. Regilla looked like a movie star in these drafts. Not really what they were going for, but they sure were pretty. Ripley hastily scrolled out a note to the team to tone it down before closing the tab and moving on to the next task. Managing the development of video games is never an easy task, especially when feeling distressed. But games concerned with the past always have an extra layer of content with them, so he searched for the word. Accurately, authenticity, constraint, burden, opportunity, potential. She always had an extra layer to contend with. Authenticity. Diary. This is Ripley's diary. She records stuff she thinks about or might need to remember. You can access it from the main screen via the diary tab. This looks like it's got a lot going on in it. Authenticity is a hard concept to pin down. That ephemeral feeling of it being right, even if some parts are not quite spot on, much like the way I construct arguments. Alright, so there's a lot going on. So we can go into the diary and then we've got stuff there. Alright, cool. Let's learn how hard it is to develop a game through this narrative. Next. We're checking out Use Sword on Dragon. This one's the Mystery at Drowner Pond, a quest for the Use Sword on Dragon adventure game. So basically, this person's created something that you print out and then create a book out of, and then you use the book. So this would be like page 1, this would be page 16, because it's a book that's properly laid out, which is really quite amazing. This is what you should read to the hero when they enter for the first time. Oh, so you're sort of DMing. This is a note for the narrator. Okay. Skeleton arms holding. There's all these different things to explain to you. Alright, so we're sort of like reading things. There's also a PDF file with the rules. The tabletop role-playing games inspired by classic point-and-click adventures like King's Quest, Quest for Glory, Shadowgate, and Loom. It's about misinterpreting language. Your character will have a number of actions available to them in the form of different verbs. Your strength as a player relies on your ability to twist these words to mean what you need them in a given situation. Sounds pretty interesting. Alright, so let's see. Examples of play. Use your sword on a dragon. You'll have to be more specific. Throw a rock at dragon. The rock bounces gently off the dragon's scales into the floor. Looks like you got its attention. Alright. quite a bit of a PDF with lots of words in it that you can use. That's really cool. They took the time to like properly lay out the book. It's quite impressive. These little graphics are quite cute. And it's a bit of a long book, 16 pages. It is a good-sized first adventure. Next. We're playing Unfortunate Life Decision. You're on a mining barge approximately 5.4 billion kilometers from Earth. Alone. Only a few ships venture so far to the edge of the solar system. You knew it was a bad idea to fly into Cooper Belt, but the crew didn't ask your opinion. Leaving Earth was your only choice. You quickly took this job, though you've never been a miner. You've never been on a real ship before. Okay. I figured there was some training and tests to going out to space, but I guess not in the future. How hard could it be, you asked yourself while waiting for your first assignment? The men didn't share your enthusiasm. After they found out that you had no experience at all, they locked you into your cabin. No moving in or out until the ship returns to Earth with its precious cargo. Your journey was uneventful since, but last night the crew took a pod to fully access the juicy-looking asteroid. They never returned. Something must have happened. Maybe you can help. You need to get out of here. But how? Having lived in your cabin for the last couple of months, you know it the inside out. There's nothing here that could help you get out. Your cabin is very small. There's a personal terminal at the center of the room connected to the ship's mainframe. Next to your bed, there's two mysterious devices. Apart from their annoying electronic humming noise, you don't know much about them. There's also a crowbar lying around on the floor. The door's on the west side of the room. Oh, okay. Get crowbar. Sorry, you can't do that. Alright. Help. Pick up crowbar. You pick up the crowbar. It's much heavier than it looks. You might be able to open the door with it. Check door. Sorry, you can't do that. What type? What? Oh, yeah. Help. Open door. After 30 tiring minutes, you probably open the door. Okay. Oh. Now we're in the room. Alright, so here's outer space. The view is very beautiful. You're right. Could watch it for days. Mysterious device number 2. Still not sure what this is exactly. Can we touch stuff? Ooh. That was cool. So we can sort of click stuff. Oh, I feel like I've 3 attempts. So it's like 3. I have to pick 3 keys. Huh. Yeah, I don't know what you could do. What's that? Inspect. What's this? It looks like a key card. Never noticed before. How is that possible? Wait, why can't I go out? Some fine looking circles. Gluing all night, no hesitation. Seems like a very interesting game. We gotta find a way out. Next. We're playing Bloodcove. Alright, well, look at this old computer. Okay. Don't need you. Forgot to use coffee. Look at file folder. Alright, Sunset Cove investigation report. Status deceased. Facts of the case. Found her home March 3rd, 1997 at 7:32 a.m. by her fellow coworker Emily Barnes. Emily Barnes called the police at 7:35 to report the incident. Nidra Kakar's body was found to have been heavily mutilated, her arms split apart and legs crossed to represent her religious idols. This would make her murder similar to the past cases by the Bloodcove priest. Investigations are ongoing, has been taken by the homicide unit. Coroner's report in progress. Well, this is Nick Fletcher. Found Sunset Arena locker room. His body was nailed to a cross and hung by a ceiling. It was in 1955 after emergency call by his wife reported missing. Coroner says that he was nailed alive to the cross. New Mac, alright, classroom in 1996. His stomach was cut open, stuffed with classroom objects, stitched back up. Gosh, this is kind of disgusting. Public being calling him the Bloodcove priest for the religious nature of his killings. Investigations are ongoing. Coroner report says that he was sedated enough so that the victim could not retaliate, but could feel everything. Alright, so that's all of those. Awesome. Look at phone. Look at fax machine. Alright, look at phone. Use phone. Call Roger. What's up? What happened between you and Nidra? Nothing really happened. We had one shitty date. I barely know the girl. Tell me everything that happened on the date. She was on the edge the whole time. I tried making some small talk with her, but didn't get much out of her. She talked about as much as a rock. After a while, she just quietly paid for her meal and left. Do you have any idea where she went? No, but she did drop her business card. Maybe check out her employee, www.sunsets.com. That's a start, I guess. Thanks. So I'm like investigating, looking for leads. How'd you meet her? Believe it or not, I actually do have some fans. She recognized my voice outside a coffee shop. We chatted for a bit. She had to run off somewhere. We planned a date, a small and always empty restaurant in the corner. How'd you meet her? Oh, I just asked that. That should be enough. Do you know Nick Fetcher? I don't really know him much. We played hockey together a few times. I mostly knew his brother. We had class together back in 91. We would grab a pint every blue moon. He looked more rough every time I saw him. Do you know the rest of his family? I knew his wife intimately. It was a one-time thing in the moment. I'm usually not that kind of guy. I'm not here to play more police, Roger. I need to know everything. I would suggest calling her. She's more details than me. So you know all of the victims. Huh. Interesting. Seems like it'll be a very interesting murder if he knew every single one and has leads on all of them. Next. We're playing Wagner and the Third Light. This is episode 1. Summer, 1989. Bills are boring. Let's look at them. So many bills. Okay, computer. This is supposed to be the future. Okay, floppy disks. There's nothing floppy about this disk, let me tell you that. Can we interact? Ooh, what? That would require me to use your computer, and I'd rather not. Cough, cough. Hi, Mr. Wagner. Fucking hell, I almost had a heart attack. When did this guy get in here? Ed, what does he want? Mr. Wagner, it said. From Fisherman's Widow, the insurance company. Yes, Ed, I know. Please call me Wagner. So, what can I do for you? I'm here about Bolina. Tell me about the Paulina. The Bolina, no, when the bar manager and crew was transporting goods from west to eastern Europe, something happened that caused the ship to crash into the rocks on Friday night. Wow. Was this in the newspaper? It was, Wagner. I see. So why did it crash? We're not sure, but we think the ship is faulty. We nearly got bankrupted by a similar case a few years ago, and this must not happen again. I can imagine. So you want me to find out what happened on Friday? We want you to show that it was the ship at fault. I should go in with an open mind. You will go in the way we want you to. You are getting paid by us. This tone. I'm sorry, it's just my job is also at risk. I can't figure it out. I don't have the local touch. Well, I have too much. Sure, take the case. By the way, you've only got today to figure it out. We're due to pay up tomorrow, and we don't want to. You do know I take my sweet time. You're the only detective in the vicinity. You'll do fine. Phil is an amazing partner. Are you patronizing me? You do know I pull the evidence in Phil. Sure. That's on me. Yep, so you'll take this case? Yep, I'm on it. Fantastic. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Oh, gosh. Phone. Let's use it. Come on, phone, ring. I'm sure this phone's going to ring any minute now. The case of my life is coming. We already had the case of your life. This is where my incoming mail goes. She didn't last letter I had arrived about 4 months ago. Phil. It's hanging, Phil. Not in the mood to talk, huh? It's my best pal, Phil. Alright? Interact with him. I'm done cleaning Phil. I need to feed him soon. Do you want to go and, figure out what's going on, basically? Come on, Phil. Let's crack the case. I like how much he talks about Phil. Let's go to the shipwreck. Alright. It's really a shame about bowling now, right, Phil? It's a miracle that nobody... I took my huge filing cabinet with me? I don't know. You can talk to this person. This seems like a pretty interesting game. I like the graphics, like the background with the lighthouse and everything looks really nice. Next. We're playing Where There Once Was Sand. Let's see. It should be okay by now. I still can't believe that's what I'm reduced to. Configuring machines. The same machines that are going to replace me. How can they do this to me, to what I've been working on my whole life? I was so close. And yet they're just going to dispose of everything and use all what I've gathered to put up some mining complex. Maybe that's how it should end. Maybe humanity doesn't deserve solving one of the most ancient mysteries. Anyway, my last assignment here is to configure you and your other pals, but let's just begin with only one of you. I'm not really comfortable with one sentient machine running around here, let alone 3. Let's see. Where there once was sand. Okay, here you are. Are you receiving me? Affirmative. Good, we're starting off on the right foot. In case you're not already programmed with your present goal, let me remind you what you're here for. You're here to start collecting some rocks that my employer seems to value more than my archaeological research. It looks like the desert, besides harboring the marks of an ancient civilization, is full of the humanity's most promising energetic resource. I guess that is depending on your findings. They'll end up mining the whole site and running what could lead unprecedented discoveries. To ask about it. It's none of your business. I'm sure you're programmed to snitch on everything I do and say. I've given up anyway. My own bones can't bear this wind and sand anymore. I'll need my final check so I can go and retire in some quiet place. My last wish is an unsuccessful archaeologist. Anyway, I'll be monitoring you until you're fully functional. First, start roaming around the campsite. I've settled a beacon with its reach. You should be able to receive a signal informing you about your surroundings. Anything that's sand or common stones should be altering to you. I've also been told that you're configured to be actively inside the camp. At least it assures me that you aren't going to rogue and escape. So let's start, collect some rocks, and when you have enough, we'll see if we can fine-tune you a bit more. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I'm activating your radio so I can communicate with you. Alright, so don't disturb him. So I've actually played this game in quite depth. I've written about it for Alpha Beta Gamer, and I really enjoyed it. You can end up becoming friends with this archaeologist, and helping him, really helping him. About those signs, it seems that they're linked in some ways, just can't figure out. They don't relate to anything I've tried. Alright. Man, the wind has just taken all my notes that were in my diary. I know it's not your primary assignment, but since you're already prospecting around, try to see if you can locate them. And we should agree. I hope you can find them. They're valuable. Besides, I'll reward you some neat upgrades if you bring them back. I can unlock your jumping ability and make your scanner more efficient. So now you can get, his diary pages as well, which is what we just found. And these rocks. It's really an amazing game. I love being such a helpful robot. You can also piss him off and, not be friends. That's an option. There's another one of these, beams. Beacon. We can analyze them if we wish. Alright. I don't think I can detect stones and stuff in this area, but there might be. That looks like a paper over there. Oh, I think sand covered it up. Next. We're playing Volentum. Alright. So, those are my attacks as this knight guy. These graphics are really nice. Not really sure what I'm doing, where I'm going. They're bad guys to fight? Yeah, you look bad. Alright, we can also switch. What are your attacks? We got bow. That. Bam. Did that go towards the nearest enemy? No, it just kind of goes that way. Well, that's like a little protection circle. Yeah. This guy will defeat enemies. No. Oh, we died. I got hit too many times. Trying to play around with the characters. Seems like a pretty good start. I like the different characters, and they all have very distinctive attack styles. Next. We're playing Pirate Game. Needs a better title. Yep. We find ourselves in a lively tavern, complete with a brawl. You should find your matey. Okay. Your matey knows all about your mission. Right. Captain, I've been told the 3 missing pieces of the treasure map are in this very tavern. You should look for clues and interrogate the tavern folk. Alright. You aren't one of our regulars. Found a gold coin. So basically, what are you waiting for? There's only a couple of things. I found some gold coins in the bottles. Took or leave some, another barrel. Oh wait, this is a pirate. Okay, so I'm just randomly clicking stuff. Cough, cough, gasp. I have a secret. Quite warm today, or the tavern's fire again. Young pirates these days with their blousy shirts and thigh-high boots. I prefer toddy. Put the rum right in my tea. You haven't looked around nearly enough down here to consider this ladder. Okay. Tavern serves rum. We tried serving cappuccino, but the caffeinated brawls were worse than the drunken brawls. There are a lot of rum bottles around. Some are empty. The owners say they add to the ambiance. I think they just collect cobwebs. Alright. I swear the barkeep is swindling me. There are always more drinks on my tab than I remember having. That's how it is at bars, isn't it? Haven't taken it. I'm trying. I don't know how. I'm sleepy. Okay. It looks like an interesting star. I like the look of my pirate. Next. We're playing Writing on the Wall. Play. Alright. So we need to move left and right by typing. Alright. Right again. And then we'll jump. What? Oh, now you have jump. Alright. So we're collecting commands. I've got to stop. What if we jump right? Oh, there's no space. Oh, I couldn't jump. I thought this red was bad, but I guess not. Oh, I need to go right, maybe? Yeah. This is quite challenging. Nope. Next.